Tonight we'll be taking a super cheap and super scenic sleeper train from the French capital down to the Pyrenees mountain range on the France-Spain border, so let's go check it out together. Welcome back to Paris. The City of Love is the start point for today's adventure. And what could be more romantic than taking a sleeper train across the length of the country with 5 other strangers? Okay, don't answer that. Let's head inside and check out Gare d'Austerlitz. This station opened way back in 1840 and is currently France's 9th busiest with around 12 million passengers annually. Notre train ce soir est l'Intercity de nuit 3975 départ 21h14 pour Latour-de-Carol. There are a lot of refurbishment works going on right now, mainly to increase capacity by constructing 4 new platforms to allow the station to start handling high-speed TGV services to the south of France. You can still find a waiting room and a few shops spread around the haphazard concourse. Upon arriving at our platform, the helpful conductor greets you, scans your ticket and directs you towards your coach.
Merci beaucoup.
Tonight we'll be hauled by a BB7200 electric locomotive. This one has a top speed of 160 km per hour. The consist is 13 coaches of mixed Rahill stock, 4 and 6 bed couchettes and second class seated. 9 of them will terminate in Toulouse and the remaining 4, including ours, will continue on to Latour-de-Carol. Before we board, let's check out tonight's route. We'll be travelling in one of these recently refurbished 6-bed couchette coaches. They look really clean and tidy. Once we get going, we'll have a look around in much more detail. We depart on time at 21:14. The route from Paris to Latour-de-Carol is 879 km and is scheduled to take 11 hours and 52 minutes of travel time, arriving in the French Pyrenees at 09:06 tomorrow morning. There are 3 accommodation options on board. These are travelling in a seat from €19 or a bed in a 6-berth couchette as we're doing tonight from €37. Then the premium option is a bed in a 4-berth couchette which starts from €68. The compartment doors can be locked in 2 places but only from the inside as seen here. Each bed has access to its own dedicated EU style power socket. There are a couple of storage spaces within the bed area to keep your valuables safe. There is a small table and a bin by the window. Temperature and lighting controls can be found above the doors. All bedding is provided and was clean, however you must make it up yourself. The pillow was really fluffy. A bottle of water and an amenity kit is also provided. The train is equipped with free Wi-Fi. This worked okay but was a little on the slow side. Here is a look at the 4-bed couchette option. It's basically the same but with more space per bed. While there is AC, the windows also open for some additional ventilation and for some great camera shots, of course. Les Aubrais, serving the city of Orléans, is our first stop, and the last this evening where people can board. If you want ad-free early access to all my content and to help me make bigger and better videos, then become a channel member from just £1.99 per month. Click the link above now or the join button in every video. Thank you! Before we settle down for the night, let's have a quick check of the toilets. The lock was a bit hard to get closed. But the water, soap and hand dryer all worked just fine. There was sufficient toilet paper and it was all generally clean. Good job, SNCF. Well, that's a good night from me. I'll see you in the morning. The beds were comfy and overall the ride quality was good. You should have no problem sleeping well on these trains. We now make stops at many small stations along the line. These serve the local communities with a daily connection to Paris. If you want to experience the fantastic mountain ride on board Le Petit Train Jaune, click the link above now. Stay tuned to the end and I'll have some taster shots of this amazing trip for you. This snow clearing train gives an idea of just how harsh the weather can get up here. We are now in the Pyrenees proper and are currently 16 kilometers north of Andorra. Although this microstate has no railway or stations, it is served by Gare du Nord Austerlitz a little bit further down the line. The train window views have certainly picked up, complemented by the stunning alpine sunrise. I'll let you enjoy these views of perfection for a few moments. We are now approaching Latour-de-Carol and the end of the line, so let me give you my thoughts on this overnight train from Paris down to the Pyrenees. Honestly, it's a great value and easy way to travel across France. Comfy beds and generally very clean throughout. It also saves the cost of a hotel room for the night. It would be great if there was a private sleeper option and some form of catering on board, but still, it was very impressive. Latour-de-Carol station is quite unique in that it has 3 different track gauges here. There's the standard gauge track that we arrive on, then there's the Iberian gauge track where you can catch an, albeit infrequent, Spanish regional train to Barcelona, and finally there's the narrow gauge tracks on which Le Petit Train Jaune run. As promised, here's some clips from the awesome mountain railway which runs predominantly as a tourist attraction in these parts. Don't forget to check out my video for a full review. By the way, I'm always open to new video ideas, so please drop me a comment or send me a DM on Instagram or Twitter if there's anything you really want to see on the channel. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe as I publish a new video every Friday. I'll see you next week.